Scorpio. Hello, it's a Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. We're going to take a look at your predictions for the week of October 25th through the 31st, which culminates in a full moon in Aries. We're going to clarify all of the cards. We're going to look at the astrology behind the cards. I'm going to show my work like our math teachers taught us to do. And I'm going to do a pick a card for your message from the divine at the end of the reading. So, Scorpio, what do we have for you this week? Getting a little sloppy with my cards. Ace of Pentacles, reverse 3 of Swords, reverse 10 of Swords, reverse Judgment, reversed Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, reversed King of Cups, reversed 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles. This is going to be a love reading. If you couldn't tell. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the beginning of the week. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is all about opportunities. It is about growth. It's about things that you just are like, yes, I can do that. It's the seed that's ready to be planted. It's all this potential. There's all this potential. There was all this potential. And then I think you had your heart broken and you were betrayed, and it really, really sucked. Because we have the 3 of Swords next to it, which is a card about heartbreak, but it is reversed. And I'm going to talk about what that means. And then the 10 of Swords, which is the betrayal, but it's also reversed. So I think that you are working on getting over this heartbreak. I think that you are trying to recover from it. And it feels to me like it's still there. And I think that you're trying to focus on the new things in your life, the new opportunities that you have. A lot of you are starting businesses, or you're working towards something, or you're in school, or you're manifesting things, you're working on things. You know, all of this beautiful energy of new growth is in your life. And you know that the heartache and the betrayal have no place here anymore. So you're trying to dismiss them. And it's still undercurrent of that, though. It's still there. It doesn't hurt as bad as it used to, but it still hurts. It's not gone. Then we have the reverse Judgment card, which is upright, a card of things that are brought back to life, things that are renewed, you know, something that you did not think was going to happen anymore, that it was done, that it was over. It's renewed, but here we have it reversed. So I actually think that this energy is still hanging on. I think that there is a hope that the shot of it coming back is still there. It's still lingering. I think you still have things that you want to talk about with this person. You still have things that you need to say and that you need to work out. You might still need closure in this department. And then we have the reversed Page of Pentacles next to it. I think that's talking about what you want to learn, you're not getting. Okay, so Page of Pentacles upright is about learning something. It's about researching. It's about getting the information. It's this card of learning. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know another way to say it. It's learning something. And here, having it reversed, it's you're not getting the information that you need. I think that you're still really hoping to understand what's happened. You've realized that it's not here anymore, that the relationship that you're missing and that you're thinking about, you know it's not here anymore, but you still want to know something about it. You're still trying to work it out in your head. Why did they come in my life? What were they here for? What was their purpose? Why did I have to go through this? Why did they act the way that they did? All of those questions are what's ruminating in your head. And why do I know that this is about a relationship, other than the fact that I have the reverse 3 of Swords in here? Because I have the Lovers card right next to it. This was somebody that was a soulmate to you. And there are more than one soulmate. We have multiple soulmates. But this person was a soulmate in all the senses of the word that people like to think of with a soulmate. This was a friend. This was a lover or a potential lover. This was somebody that you were extremely close to. And I think that the love is still there. You're always going to love this person. They're always going to love you. Your place in each other's life cannot be shaken or taken away despite everything that has happened. That that energetic connection is going to go on and on and on, even though you are working towards trying to heal it, even though you feel in your heart that it's not going to work out or it's not going to come back. The things that happen between the two of you are still very real, and they're still very present, and you're going to carry them on with you. And that's a lot of what this week is about, is thinking about that relationship. Then we have the reversed King of Cups. So I think a lot of you are going to be dealing with other water signs. Not everybody, but I do want to put out there that that is a possibility. I'm going to tell you the signs that are indicated in the reading, but I want to firmly say that does not mean that if you don't hear your person's sign in this reading that it's not for you. It's just showing me what signs are represented. And remember, we have more than our sun sign. You have a moon, you have a rising, you have a Venus, you have a Mars. You know, a person can be heavy one thing, but their sun is in something completely different. So don't dismiss it just if the sign is not indicated. But all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are indicated here. Gemini is indicated here. Libra is indicated here as well. Somewhat the earth signs are going to be involved with the King of Pentacles, but I think this is actually talking about somebody else. So I'm going to stop at that. So having the King of Cups reversed, I feel that you need counsel, okay? Like you need somebody to talk to about this, to get it all off of your chest. You need somebody who understands what you've been through. The King of Cups is somebody that is firm in their emotions. They're not going to be shaken. They're not going to be easily swayed. They give good advice because they're in touch with their emotions. Because see, the king here, he sits on this throne, but there's water underneath it, which is emotions. But he's on firm ground. He's stable, despite everything that goes on underneath him. And it's reversed. So I think that you feel this way and you need somebody to come in and be your rock for you. So that may be part of the problem too, is that you need this other person that you miss. They were your rock. They were your person that helped you figure everything out in your emotional self, and you're missing that, but you're trying so hard, and good for you to move past it. You're trying to look beyond what's happened and be grateful for everything that you have in your life. And that's with the Five of Cups reversed. This is where you are looking now at the abundance and the beauty and the love that's in your life. Despite what you've lost, you know you still have so much and you're so grateful for it. But the sadness is still there. You're coming out of it though. And I want to emphasize that message, that just because we've been hurt and we have scars, the scars are going to stay there, but that doesn't mean they're always going to hurt. And I think you're coming to the point, getting closer and closer to the point that this doesn't hurt every time you think about it. It's just going, that residual energy is going to stay there to some degree. But the further you get out of it, the further you're going to get more grounded and be more King of Cups upright. You're just working on it. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So I love that this reading was started with the Ace of Cups, which is the beginning, the growth that is started, the seeds that you have planted, particularly in reference to your finances, but it applies for other aspects of your life as well. And then we end it with the King of Pentacles, who is on top of shit, who is getting that, making that money, who feels powerful, who is like the business person, the person that is in charge, the one that, you know, gets to make the decisions. And we're starting with the potential and we're ending it with, yeah, you're here, you're manifesting this. This is coming really fast. So I think for a lot of you, you're going to be seeing major changes in the areas that you have planted seeds in your life. You're going to start seeing them pay off, and you're going to be like, finally, yes, this is what I was looking for. So Ace of Pentacles, we're going to clarify that. That one flipped over. Ace of Cups is the clarification. So I think this is telling us that you've planted seeds in your finances. You've planted seeds in your emotional life, in your relational life. I think this is also telling you that you have new love coming in. Ace of Cups is fresh love, okay? So this can be in an existing relationship as well, where you're feeling like you're feeling it. You got that like fresh burst of, I love you so much. I'm so glad you're in my life. And it's like rediscovering somebody, rediscovering your love with somebody. For some of you, this is going to be an actual new person walking in, a new relationship that is just around the corner. You may already have met them. I don't know for you, but it is new love. So this is definitely going to help. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is clarifying the reversed Three of Swords reversed. So I think that this is actually part of the reason that you're healing right now is because you are this powerful manifestation being type entity, you know, you're like, you're working things out so well, and you're putting your energy into things that are tangible and that you can see your growth and that are measurable, and you're happy about this. We also pull out Temperance, which is you've got the right mix, right? Temperance is like you've got the right stuff going in. You've got what it takes to make this happen. Maybe a little bit of patience has been required of you, but it is paying off. We are seeing this unfold before our eyes. Let's look at the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, by the Knight of Wands. So I am feeling here that the actions that were taken that made you feel betrayed, that you're trying to get over right now, were you felt very hasty. Okay, the Knight of Wands is extremely hasty. It's brash. It does not think about what the consequences are. And I feel that you, in your mind, what was done to you was very quick. It was like a sudden cut off and there's no more, and you don't feel like it was right. You think that it should have been thought about, talked about, dealt with, you know, as two people instead of just one person making this decision on behalf of both of your lives. Now we have the reverse judgment. We're going to clarify that. Okay, that one wants to come out. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. What else wants to talk to us? Okay, so we've got Four of Pentacles and Four of Swords. Both of these cards are stable cards. Fours are a stable number. Think about a square, you know, or a house, square. Most houses are square. I guess there's some circular houses, whatever. This is a feeling of stability here. This is telling me that this is actually not over. It's not all the way over, is it? No. You might think that it's over. You might have accepted that it is what it is. But having these, it tells me that this is just a break. This is going to come back around. I mean, judgment, even if it's reversed, it may not be happening right now, but it's going to come back around because this is something that is so solidly rooted in your life. The Four of Pentacles is a card of establishing things. It's also a card about holding on to things. So I think that you are holding on to this. The other person, I think, is holding on to this. But the Four of Swords is a card of rest. It's a time that you two had to like go to your corners and take a time out from each other, but it's not over. Let's clarify the reverse Page of Pentacles. Okay, those want to come out. Okay, so clarified by the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Five of Swords being a card of a fight that you both lost. Nobody won here. You both went to war and you both came out of it bruised and broken and hurt. And this is where you're getting this, like, I didn't get all the information. You didn't. But you also, like, you had to fight against something that you didn't even really know all the information about. Like, they didn't even explain themselves well enough for you to have a real legitimate conversation about it. And now we have the Eight of Wands, which is conversation. So I do think that is going to happen. Okay, the Eight of Wands is a messenger card. We have Mercury and Sagittarius. It's very conversant. It's very open, sometimes blunt. So you're going to get the truth. The truth of the matter is going to come out. I think they're going to be sending you some type of message and explaining something at some point in your life. I don't know if it's this week. I think that it's not far though, because the Eight of Wands is not a slow card. In fact, it is a very, very rapid fire card. Let's go ahead and clarify the Lovers. Two of Swords. Okay, so this is a card about stalemates. Moon in Libra. Moon, emotions, Libra is an indecisive type of sign because they're very diplomatic. They want everything to be fair. The point I'm making here is that emotions, having emotions in a sign that is not good at making decisions, they usually come on the side of not making any decisions. So we get a stalemate. So clarifying the Lovers is a stalemate. Again, this is reiterating that right now you are at a stalemate with this person. When is the stalemate going to be broken? Let's ask this question. When is the stalemate going to be broken? Ten of Wands. This is in Sagittarius season. It is Saturn in Sagittarius. Ten of Wands. I feel that for a majority of you, we're talking 10 weeks at the max before the stalemate is going to be broken. Okay, so let's move on to the reverse King of Cups. Okay, I'm going to take those. All right, so we have 9 of Wands and we have 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is really interesting because the 10 of Cups, both 9s. We have 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is the wish, sorry, I keep getting it mixed up. This is the 9 of Wands. This is the 10 of Cups. Okay, we got it. All right, 10 of Cups, happy in your home. So you are happy for the most part. It seems like maybe something needs to get shaken up a little bit to really bring out like the full abundance of what you need. But mostly it is happy. So I think that you do feel joy. You are not sad and sulky right now. You've got a lot going on that is good in your life. But then we have this 9 of Wands, which is I've been beaten down. I feel like I've been to war. I feel like I've been defeated. I feel like I'm battle scarred, and it is defensive. So I think that you may even have a tendency to hide. When this person comes back, you're going to probably want to hide behind, because that's how these came out. They came out like this together. You are going to want to hide behind your current life situation, behind your family, your friends, your job, everything that's so good in your life, to shield you from the perceived assault or emotional bruising that may happen from this other person. You are trying to not really be emotional about it, honestly. You're trying to hide how you feel about it. You're trying to get over it. It's still there. It's not as bad as it was, but it is still there. And then we have the Chariot card. The Chariot is Cancer's card, and this is showing us that there is going to be a victory on your side. Okay, you get the victory here. There is forward progress. Things are going to be moving ahead past this stalemate situation, but it's going to be a victory on your side. You're going to come across as the person who is calm and in charge of their emotions and is more emotionally mature than the other individual who is maybe hiding behind a shell. They're going to have to actually answer for the things that they've done, which they have been hiding from doing for a long time. But you're the one who is going to come out on top from this situation. In fact, I think the other person already recognizes that they're being childish. I think that they see that. They don't want to really acknowledge it. They want to pretend that it's on your part when they know that it's not. They know that you've been upfront and honest, and it's them that's been hiding. Okay, and then I'm going to do your pick a card for your message from the divine. If I clean up my mess here. Okay, so you're going to choose one card out of the 3. And I will tell you what I believe the message you need to hear this week is. Okay, we have card 1, card 2, and card 3. 3 very different messages, Scorpio. So make sure you focus on which card is yours. 1, 2, and 3. All of the messages may resonate, but one card is your message that you need to hear. So you know how to pause, so I'll jump into what it is. The first one is the 5 of coins. You feel that you have been left out in the cold. You feel like you have been abandoned. I would encourage you to think about all that you have left, because really there's a lot there. And the emotional feeling of hardship and abandonment and neglect is overcome more easily. It's not a simple thing to do, but more easily through having a gratitude practice and writing those things down every day. I have this, I'm grateful for this. The second card is the 2 of Cups. So this is a very, very romantic kind of week for you, where you are with somebody or you are excited about something with somebody that is full of love, that is a soulmate type of card. It's a soulmate connection that you have to somebody. You're going to be experiencing that love this week. If you don't have that person in your life right now, if you are single and you're like, there is nobody on the horizon, I think that this is like you are manifesting this person coming forward, and they are very, very close to you if you chose card 2. For card 3, the Queen of Cups is your card. This is a Scorpio type card here because it's the water signs, and this is giving you the confirmation that you emotionally are very in touch with who you are and you are feeling good within yourself. You need to continue to do that. Be firm in who you are, but also accepting your emotions. And it's okay to feel the way that you feel. You're working towards emotional stability. You're working towards having mastery over your emotions. So that is what you need to continue to do. Thank you for watching this reading, Scorpio. I will see you next week.